Hello and welcome to our lesson 6. In this lesson, we'll be talking about JavaScript, mostly. But first, and in particular, about strings, we'll learn about strings and arrays. A very important topic. But before that, I will explain to you about file extensions, how to show them and how to hide them. Because many of you might not have had these file extensions shown. Yeah, and actually this is what I should have told you earlier in our previous lessons, because I forgot about it. But as they say, it's better late than never. So let's get here to my website. IT Simpleton. See, we have extensions, file name extensions, HTML. Here it's a CSS. If it's a JavaScript file, it has JS here after the dot. And if you don't have these file extensions here, just for example learn_JavaScript without .html, then you click here, view, and then show, and file name extensions. So if it's ticked here, there's a tick here, this is why they're shown. But if I click here, see, they are still there. These file extensions are still there, but they are simply not shown. We need to see them. Click here, file name extensions. And now let's get back to our website. A combination of two keys, Windows plus R, here CMD, enter. I change the drive. I have my website on the G disk, on the G drive, and here dir to see the content, IT Simpleton, CIT, casing here is not important. And what do we have here? Okay, this time let's work in about HTML. At our previous lesson, we worked with path. If you didn't see this lesson number 5, then I strongly recommend that you watch this lesson, and not just watch, but try to understand everything. And one more time, it's a quick reminder. Yeah, never just watch. Always do something, practice, because just watching isn't enough. The best practice is to watch a video and then try to remember everything, and then after watching that video, stand up from the sofa, from the couch, from the chair, get to your computer and do something. Or if you have a laptop, you can do this on the couch actually. So here about HTML. No, let's open this with Sublime Text, which is another text editor. I told you why we're not using Visual Studio Code or something better than Sublime Text or just Notepad, because unfortunately AI is integrated. Not unfortunately, AI is very helpful, but for educational purposes, because we're learning, it's not good at all. It's quite bad. And about HTML, and now our HTML file will be executed with this program, with this text editor, Sublime Text. We can add .exe here, and nothing will change, as you can see here. Okay, I did something. Let's delete this. So, how to work with JavaScript? One more time. JavaScript is the language of browsers. JavaScript is a programming language of browsers. It doesn't require any setup, unlike Python and other languages, because all we have to do is to type script here, script, Yeah, and it's an opening tag. And now most elements have an opening tag and a closing tag. So this is an element with an opening tag and a closing tag. And everything that goes here is our code, JavaScript code. So let's declare a variable, and my name, for example, my name, Alex. It's a string. We have just created a string, Alex. If we remove quotation marks, it will be a mistake. The program will throw an error. Okay, to see, we type console.log, and now this variable name stores this value. The value is the string Alex. Control S, never forget to do this. And now let's open in a browser about HTML to see what we've got there. See, here we have all our links. Today we'll make our links more beautiful. Okay, not more beautiful, but they will be like here, like in Learn CSS, because I did this on my own without you. But we'll do this in all the pages, or maybe not in all the pages, but at least in one, home, about HTML, I think. No, about HTML. Okay, and to see, we need to click inspect and then console. See, Alex, or F12. We can press F12 and we have it here. So it's a string. Let's talk about indexes. This letter has index 0. The first letter of the string Alex has index 0 because everything starts with 0. The second letter has index of 1 and index of 1, yeah, and then like this. So to display the first letter of my name, I do this, square brackets, and 0. And now let's see what we've got here. Control S, refresh the page, inspect. See, A. We can replace, we can change the value. For example, now, since we have, it's a let variable, it means that we can change it. We can change the value. So name, and now, for example, let's assign another name, Steve. Let it be Steve. And now it will be letter S. Because now this variable name holds stores another value, not Alex, but Steve. Now arrays. Let's talk about arrays. So now let's, for example, friends, yeah, all my friends, and it's an array, square brackets. For example, Michael, right? Maybe Julia, team. And let's create also numbers. Yeah, let's add let our numbers elements be not just strings but numbers as well, 12 and 15, and let's add a boolean. Yes. Okay, now how to show this name. For this, let's delete this, Control So let's display the first element or item of this array. For this, we type friends 0, because 0 is the index of the first element of this array. And Control S, and what we got here, Michael. Now let's show, for example, the last item. It's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. Control S, true. And now, how to show the first letter of the first item? Maybe you can guess. For this, so friends 5 shows our first, let's 0. Yeah, let's change to 0, because so friends 0 is our first element. Yeah, but to show the first letter of this element, we need to do this one more time, 0, one more time, right? So this one shows the first element of the array, and the second 0, the first letter of this array. I hope you understand. It's not that hard to understand. So let's see. CM. And if we here put 3, then it's 0, 1, it will be C, right? Yeah. Oh, what's wrong? Did I count wrong something? 3, yeah, 0, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, of course, H. It's H. Okay. No. So that's enough for today with JavaScript, and as I said, we'll be now working with CSS. So as you can see here, we have not very beautiful links because we have like this text decoration. Links are underlined. I don't like it. So let's remove just this in the first link. How do we do this? For this, we can do it here. So there are 3 options. We can style our elements here, or we can do it here. Under title, we do this. It's not script, it's style. Style. Or we can do it here, or we can created a CSS file. It's here. So let's here CSS, style CSS. We can connect this style CSS to this HTML page. This is the best practice, of course, but we need to work with, we need to be able to work with the 3. So for this, to connect a page, our CSS file, we type link. I'm doing everything from memory, ref, and then style sheet, and then ref here, and the name of our file is style CSS, right? But this file is inside another folder, CSS, so we need to specify the name of this folder, or like this, yeah, and styles CSS, right? Okay, first let's do this here. ref, and for this style equal sign, quotation marks, and here text decoration colon none. None means we don't have it anymore. And here it's important to put a semicolon. Here's in JavaScript for now, it's not very important to put a semicolon at the end of every line because our programs are tiny. But when our programs will become a lot bigger, it's of course better to put semicolons at the end of every line. So now let's see what we've got. Control S and refresh, and as you can see, it disappeared. And now let's remove it here. Control S. It appeared again because I removed it here. Now we can do it here. For this, we type A, our element, right? Finger brace, curly braces or curly brackets. Yeah, and here we type text decoration colon none. Oh, sorry. Like this, yeah. Text decoration none. And here, I think it should work. Let's check. See? And now all these lines have disappeared everywhere. Why? Because what we have here applies to all hrefs here. Or we can delete this here. Control S. They appeared again because I removed it. Or, as I said, we attached style CSS, which is inside another folder, CSS, to this HTML page. So, and if we want to make these changes here, then we need to make these changes in the style CSS first, right? And for that, we need to open Sublime text. And right now we are inside IT Simpleton folder, but our style CSS is inside another folder, CSS. So for this, we can go, we can cd into CSS, right? And execute styles.css with Sublime text inside that folder, or we can do it outside. For this, we type the name of this folder and the name of our styles CSS. You see, and here link decoration, actually, yeah, so let's remove it here. So A, yeah, applied. A, and this A applies to all the hrefs, yeah, to our okay, sorry, something wrong. Control S maybe. One minute. What did we do wrong? Link is rel. It's not ref, it's rel. Okay, let's, yeah, it works. And here, this one is 0066cc. It's a color. We can choose any color we like. Okay, I hope that this video was useful, helpful. See you tomorrow. Thank you. Bye.